Hi, my name is Dr. James Rixey. I'm a hospitalist here at Sovah Danville. I moved down to the Danville area from Pennsylvania over 4 years ago when I started my residency after finishing medical school in Philadelphia. I liked the area a lot. Danville really grew on me, so I decided to stay as a hospitalist. I initially got into medicine largely because my mother was a registered nurse in Pennsylvania, so I was always exposed to healthcare, and just over my time in college and medical school, realized that I really enjoyed treating patients in the hospital most. I know that for us it may just be a normal day, but when you or a loved one is coming to a hospital and sees us, it's probably one of the worst days that you've had. And I like taking care of sick patients and kind of helping people through those hard times. As everybody knows right now, we are going through a pandemic, and just like in the rest of the country, cases in Danville and Martinsville are on the rise. In total right now, we're treating about 35 patients for coronavirus across both campuses. The majority of those cases are in Martinsville right now, and there are still several patients with pending tests so those numbers may go up by the end of the day. So it's more important than ever to continue practicing social distancing guidelines. Wear masks whenever you're going out and about, whether that's to the store, to a local restaurant. If it's going grocery shopping, anything like that, you should be wearing a mask and respecting the 6 feet distances. As far as our visitation policy here at Sovah Health, it really hasn't changed since the last video update. There's still only one visitor allowed in the emergency department. There are no visitors allowed while patients are here in the hospital. There are some exceptions to that rule, and those specific exceptions can be found at our website, sovahhealth.com. Any visitor that's being in the emergency department will be screened for coronavirus and have temperature checked. Now, something else that's coming up right now is Halloween. It's rapidly approaching, and with that, of course, comes trick-or-treat. And trick-or-treating this year is going to be a little bit different to make sure that everybody stays safe and healthy. So important things are still wearing a mask whenever you're out trick-or-treating. Try to incorporate a cloth mask into your Halloween costume this year. A typical Halloween mask is really not a substitute. A lot of those can have holes and everything like that to allow for better breathing, so a cloth mask is what you should be wearing when you're out and about. Also, try to socially distance away from anyone that you don't regularly live with. Keep that 6-foot distance. And be sure to wash your hands very frequently before going out, and then also after you come back home, before you dig into any of those candies, okay? Also take some hand sanitizer with you whenever you're out and use frequently. Parents should watch your kids to make sure they are both using hand sanitizer correctly and washing their hands correctly when they get home. Now for some tips on making trick-or-treating safer if you're the one handing out candy. Be sure to avoid direct contact with trick-or-treaters. You should wear a mask when handing out candy. Again, wash hands frequently, have alcohol hand sanitizer ready. Also, you can consider setting up an area with individually bagged treats for kids to pick up themselves, so no contact there. So other ideas for Halloween this year included hiding treats around the house for a little scavenger hunt at home. You could have a costume parade outside. You could also organize an outdoor Halloween movie night with friends or indoors with your family members that you live with. Now, of course, if you have been diagnosed with coronavirus or have been exposed to somebody or are having any symptoms such as fever, cough, shortness of breath, you should avoid going out for trick-or-treat and should not hand out candy. So even with this uptick in coronavirus cases that we're seeing in Danville and Martinsville, I want to reassure you that it is safe for you to come to the hospital to seek medical care. We do have enough rooms, staff, and supplies to take care of all of our patients here and make sure that they receive the best care possible. It's important for you to keep your regular visits with your doctors, whether that's your primary care doctor, cardiologist, pulmonologist. Keep going to your regular appointments because it's important more than ever that you keep yourself healthy in this time. Thank you for your time and for watching this video. For any other information, go to our website, sovahhealth.com. Thanks.